Hi everyone, this is Perston here. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today I sort of have a confession video, and the reason I'm calling it confession is because a few months back I created a video called I broke up with Louis Vuitton, and I was talking about how great I feel about it because at that time I was going for a more simpler aesthetic, and I felt like I didn't want anything that had any prints anymore, even though I very much appreciated the monogram, the damier prints. I was sort of in my mind done with that, and also I had a few quality issues with the glazing of some Louis Vuitton items, and so I thought it'd be more simple if I just sold them all off, and I pretty much sold everything except my monogram key clay, which I'm never gonna sell. But then recently I did go on a trip, and going on a trip is kind of like a trigger for me, and that's something that I am going to be mentioning, or if not, I'm not sure which video is going to go up first, but I'm going to be mentioning it in a video in terms of how I manage my, I guess, purse addiction. And so for me, going before the trip, I didn't need anything, and I didn't feel like I needed anything if I was just staying put. But on the trip, I felt like I wanted something nice and I wanted something sentimental. And so I did go look at some of the premier designers in terms of Gucci and Chanel and Tiffany and Louis Vuitton to see if there was anything I liked. And so at the end, I decided to get something small, and it's this item over here. And so this is the Louis Vuitton key clay, but this is in the azure print because I thought it might be nice for the spring summer season. I love my monogram one, so I figured that I could just switch it out for if I wanted sort of like a brighter look. And I thought it would go great with my paint bag that I have back there. That's my Burberry paint clutch in the orchid pink design. And so I thought, oh, just a little Louis Vuitton item would be nice, since I already know how it works. Like I know how it, like how how it feels to use it. And so I thought, something small like that would be a nice sentimental item. But then I kept going on further as the days went on in the trip. I did sort of get a hankering for something a little bit bigger. And so my husband was very nice enough to buy me this bag. And so this might be deja vu here, but it's a very, very simple bag. But I definitely am so glad it's back in my collection. This is just the Louis Vuitton Pochette, the classic Pochette in the, I guess it's still considered the new model, in the monogram design. And so I've had this bag before, and now I have it again. And I think the reason why I'm back into the monogram is because I see a lot of pictures of the very popular bag, the Pochette Métis. And for me, I'm not sure if I would get a bag like that. It's a very beautiful bag, but I like the monogram against, for example, the white shirt that I'm wearing and the blue jeans. And so I just wanted something small that would sort of give me that pop of monogram. And I remembered how much I really enjoyed this bag. And I think that because I had so many pochettes, and I had the Eva clutch as well, I had my Neverfull pochettes, that it kind of clouds your mind. And so definitely when I simplified my collection, I had a better sense of what it is that I want. And so I wanted this back, and it's really nice that my husband bought it for me, so there's that extra touch of specialness with that. And so these are the two Louis Vuitton items that I got. I can't yet speak for the quality so far. I mean, I've only had it for a little bit. So far so good. In terms of the clay, when I measure it with my clay that I've had for many years, this one is bigger. And you can comment below if you've noticed that as well, if you have more than one clay. I guess it could be good that it's bigger. You can fit more things in it. Maybe you can fit keys in it if it's a little bit more bulky than, like for example, for my monogram one, it's hard to fit my keys in, but this one might be a little bit easier to do that if I wanted to. But the only problem with that, with the bigger size, is that I'm so used to the slightly smaller one. I think this will still work out, but it is a little bit, it's a little bit bigger and it's noticeable. And so that's something to keep in mind, that I don't know what happened to the consistency. But these are my two Louis Vuitton items. I will talk a little bit more about how I feel about the brand in another video. I'm definitely open to it, but I'm not, I don't want to get the wrong message. I'm not going to go out and start buying, my whole collection, my whole previous collection back, or anything like that. It's just that I think now I know myself a little bit better. And I definitely am not recommending that you sell your items and only to, repurchase it back. But in terms of this Pochette, I'm very glad that I have it in my collection again. So if there's any further questions, please ask me in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!